Do you believe the Earth is flat?
I know the Earth is flat.
Seriously?
Astrology and flat Earth or true Earth are symbiotic. You cannot have one without the other. If you have a ball and you are spinning, flying through space, chasing this fireball, your constellations would change every now and then. And our constellations have never changed. The stars have never changed. We have the same 12 zodiac signs that we had back in the Dendera stones in Egypt over 5,000 years ago. We're not moving. Every single ancient society knew this. The Mayans, the Aztecs, the Hindus, the Egyptians, every single ancient culture knew that we live in a geocentric universe, not a heliocentric where we are spinning, chasing this ball of fire while all of these other planets are rotating around us, while all of these other stars are rotating around us. If that was the case, Polaris would move, number one, which is the North Star, and it doesn't. Number two, all of the constellations would not rotate solely around Polaris, but they do. Therefore, we are the center of the universe. Believing in the Big Bang Theory is something that is very common today, where people think, we're the product of an accident and that, we don't have a creator. We're just here to consume and live our best life and not live up to our potential. But if you're the center of the universe, that means that you're very special. That means that you have a creator who is very conscious and cares about you. And when you see yourself as being watched by these heavenly bodies above you 24/7, you start to take your life a little bit more seriously.
Yo, you flat earthers, you'll never change your mind. No, we changed our mind. They were Globers. We changed our mind based on new information. Globers will never change their mind. They all, the moon landing is real. Vaccines are good. The earth is a globe. You're an idiot. Evolution is real. They all have the same friggin' story. These Globers will say, there's no proof of flat earth. There's millions of proofs of globe. But what are they? They go, science and physics. Okay? And all of the proofs. Like, which ones? I don't have to tell you. Right? All of them. Just look around. I'm like, gravity. It's crazy. Gravity, refraction, right? And what Globers do get one thing right. They go, you're a flat earther, you're probably a friggin' vaccine denier. I'm like, you got that one right.
Wait, I just gotta clarify something here. So because I don't think this is real, and I don't think the Earth is spinning 1,000 miles per hour on its axis and 67,000 miles per hour around the sun and 400,000 miles per hour through the galaxy. And I don't think there's any curvature to this place we call Earth. And I don't think water can magically curve over distances. And I don't think I can see Chicago from 60 miles away across Lake Michigan because it's a mirage. And when I look up and I see the stars moving and the moon and the sun moving, I actually think it's those things moving and not us rotating 1,000 miles per hour. All those things I think make me the crazy one. Literally, they make me the crazy one. Well, why don't we just look at what you believe in? You believe that NASA just happened to find a nebula in space that looks exactly like a Christmas tree on December 23rd. And you believe that the shading in the planet Pluto just happens to resemble exactly the dog Pluto. And you believe that there is currently a car, a Tesla car with a dummy in it, revolving in orbit around the Earth. And you also think that Uranus just happens to smell like farts. I mean, come on. And that Saturn has these hexagonal shapes in it. And you believe Saturn's moon is shaped like a walnut, and that this face is actually on Mars. And the most recent one today, they just happen to know that there's a layer of diamonds 10 miles thick in the planet Mercury. Do you know the deepest we have ever drilled into Earth is only 8 miles? Yet somehow they know there are diamonds on Mercury. So because I believe what my eyes tell me, and what my senses tell me, and what my logic tells me, I'm the crazy guy. And you believe what the TV tells you, and the guys in white coats tell you, and the guys in those 3- and 4-letter organizations tell you, and what NASA tells you. So you can keep on believing what they tell you, or you can run tests and experiments and actually try to see and experience things yourself. Truth doesn't need excuses. Truth is just truth. It doesn't need things like gravity and mirages and so many years ago that it doesn't make any sense to you, or so far away that you just can't comprehend and just assume they're right. So like I said in the beginning, am I really the crazy one? You might want to reconsider. Of course I know Uranus smells like farts, and of course I know that they know that. They know these things because they have advanced scientific technology. This is all for entertainment purposes. I know USA Today would never try to deceive you. Entertainment only.
One of the most important analogies I've ever heard in my life was the ants in the jar analogy. Black ants and red ants will coexist in a jar together just fine until someone shakes that jar. And then those ants start blaming each other. And the red ants will tear apart the black ants. The black ants will tear apart the red ants. And they don't even know who's to blame is the one that shakes the jar. So I want to encourage you guys today, this illusion of the powers that be, that they have all the power and control. The 1%? No, the superpower of the world is the people. Yet they use all these different tactics to divide us as people. Now you can call the red ants and the black ants whatever you want, but it's just different types of people. Now if we were to harmonize and come together under one faith and unity, we are the true superpower of this world, and they know that. That's why they need division. They need us to feel hopeless, helpless, weak, small, and all fighting each other so we never figure out that we are the power. You know, there's another analogy, and it was used in the movie, I think, A Bug's Life. It was those grasshoppers. Go watch that.